Well, one of those popular questions we get at Let's Go Help is people who need grants to fix up their house, rehab, repair, roof, HVAC, all this kind of stuff. And that's why most of that money is really coming from local offices now. Cities, counties, economic development offices, nonprofit organizations have a lot of this stuff. So how do you find it? Now, here's in Iowa, a city in Iowa is giving $240,000 for grants to low to middle income people to fix up their house. So in Iowa, what is a low to middle income person? Well, I looked it up, and it goes up to $100,000. So people now making $100,000 are financially in trouble and need government help, I guess. I don't know. That's a different issue. But it's really to show you that you think you make too much money or whatever for a government program. No, you'd be surprised. Some of it, for income programs go up to $400,000. Can you imagine that? Making almost $500,000 and getting a subsidy to pay your living expenses? I don't understand it. Doesn't matter. You have to realize that stuff like that is there, and how do you find it? Okay, so if you live in this city, you have to spend the money by December 31st of 2024. So you got a time to fix up your house to do that. But how do you find programs where you are? Because you probably don't live in Iowa or whatever. A couple places you should go. One is every state has what's called a housing finance agency, and that's where this city in Iowa got the money from the State Housing Finance Agency, okay? They have grant money. They give the cities, they give the counties and stuff like that. So how do you find your state housing financing agency? You go to ncsha.org, okay? ncsha.org, okay? And you look for their state directory, and you'll see the state directory in all the offices for every state. You contact that office, say, hey, I'm looking for home repair money. And when you call them and they say, oh, we don't have any, if that happens, then you say, hey, where else should I check? That's very important that you get on the phone, call these people, and ring them by the neck and say, hey, I need help, please. Yeah, you know this stuff better than I, and they do. They don't better than I do, too, because they do this every day, trying to solve problems for people who need to fix up their home. So that's why you call and use it. It's a people business, man. That's where you get stuff. Now, the other thing you could do is go to Find Help, okay? findhelp.org, okay? And when you go there, put in home repair, and put in your zip code, and let's see, 20009. You search. Okay, and I think they'll probably come up with housing. Okay, there's housing, housing advice, housing maintenance and repairs. Look so where I live, there's 27 organizations. Okay, how do you deal with 27 organizations? You call every one of them, unless you have a rich uncle or another way to get this money. No, because they're the closest thing you have to finding the money from a nonprofit or a government agency that isn't going to tell you about it, so you have to dig it out. And you dig it out from other people in your area that know about this subject, because they're in the business of helping people repair their homes. They're the people you want to talk to. If you go to Google, man, you're in the shark-infested waters, and you'll never find it without losing your pants, okay? So stay away from Google. Go here, call those people and say, hey, where else can I get money to fix up a house? I can't afford it, and we have troubles with a house, okay? That's the only way to do it, and that's what we teach you at letsgohelp.com, man. If you don't learn the system, man, the system eats you up. That's what I feel, because you don't know how to do it, and you go in the jobs and you feel it should be one way, and it isn't. You have to learn the system the way it is and just use the hell out of it. The rich folks do this, and they're pretty stupid, aren't they? they're as smart or as dumb as the rest of us. So you could figure it out too. Just take your time and just don't spend money doing it. Well, maybe $20, because that's what we charge. But even if you don't, just keep watching my videos. I tell you step by step to how to get this stuff. Now, it takes some work on your part, and there's no way around that.